What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pro Winston. No, I'm only joking. It's only me, Computer Kid 22, here with another crazy deck idea. Again, not crazy, because I'm perfectly normal. Anyway, let's forget about that. I finally found a deck that works for me, and I like it, and it's not Tricky Turbo. Gasp! Everybody says. After many tries with different decks like Macro, Salvo, Dad, D-Monarch, which is basically Macro, Tricky Turbo, Quick Draw, many varieties of Quick Draw. If you go and check Team PDG's channel, I think it is, I'll have their name up there or in the link toolbar below. Doobly doo. Yep. After many days of being depressed, basically throwing my cards around saying they suck and everything, because that's what this game does to people. It makes them depressed. And it takes your money. It takes your money. Anyway, yeah, I finally found a deck that works. Didn't win all of its games today, but then again, not every deck does. So, I'll get straight down to the point, show you the deck. Main card, in my opinion, or one of them anyway, Gale. You should all know what this does by now. If you don't, it's going to give up. Next is your 3 Boras. Most Blackwing decks run 3. So do I. For piercing and being able to special summon it, quick, easy synchroing. Bring it back with silver. No, not silver. Far North. 3 Sirocco. Just because they're good and they're level 5, use them with Vayu. 3 Shura. Being able to search out Gale, Kalut, Breeze, stuff like that basically. Next is your 3 Kalut for your beatdown side of it. Ditch him to have a Blackwing gain 1400. Next up, 2 Vayu. Synchro in the graveyard or on the field for a Blackwing monster, or anything basically if it's used to bring out with Shura. Blizzard, 2 Blizzard. Bring back monsters from the graveyard. Now, because this deck's named Hero Wing, we have the Stratos, basically to get the hero engine started. Said it's not Tricky Turbo, it's not, but it still runs the same basis as this. It still runs the same hero engine as it. So the Dasher, it's in the graveyard. Draw a monster card, search your opponent, special summon it, or normal, can't remember. Diamond Dude, reveal the top card, normal spell, send it to the graveyard, activate it during your next main phase. 2 Mali, hate this card, keep drawing into both of them. Or if I draw into one, I can't get rid of it. Next is the spells, and you have 1 MST. Most people run 2, but it's basic. Just I don't really feel that you need to run 2. Next is Monster Reborn to bring back cards from the graveyard. Obviously, if you don't know what that does, then you shouldn't be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Really. Next, for the draw power, you have Allure of Darkness, Black Whirlwind, and Destiny Draw. Ditch 1 Destiny Hero, draw 2 cards. Every time a Blackwing monster is summoned, add 1 Blackwing monster from your deck to your hand with lower attack, and Allure of Darkness, draw 2 cards, remove from play 1 dark monster. If not, just ditch your whole hand. Folish Burial, Dasher, anything really. Dasher, Mali, Vayu. Why can I never say that right? God, I can't talk today. Vayu, any level 4 Blackwing for Blizzard. Even if you've got Vayu in the graveyard, you can send Sirocco. Mind Control, basically nick their monsters, either the tuner one to synchro with it, or non-tuner if you've got a tuner on your side of the field to synchro. Basically, it works vice versa either way. Next, Giant Trunade and Cold Wave, just to stop their spells and traps. 2 Book of the Moon, flip your monsters face down. Next, traps is German Starlight Road. I'll tell you what it does if you don't know. If your opponent activates a card, spell, monster, trap card that destroys 2 or more cards on your side of the field, negate it and special summon a Stardust Dragon from your deck, or well, you can special summon a Stardust Dragon from your extra deck. Anyway, next up is 7 Tools of the Bandit. I honestly prefer this to Dark Bribe. I'd actually honestly rather pay 1,000 life points than let your opponent draw a card, because you don't know what that card could be. It could be Monster Reborn to change the game and stuff. Monster Mirror Force, Monster Reborn. And yes, it is the common one. I know what you were saying. I do have an ultra rare one, but I prefer the common one. Now, you can all arguably say it is better. The ultra rare one is better, but I prefer the common one. Coil Haunted. Gonna change that for my ultra rare one. So, Bottomless Trap Hole. Prison, sorry. Both removal cards. So, and last but not least for the traps is Icarus Attack. Now, the deck works really, really well. The only problem is with it, I tested it against Big Z's Quokimiru deck, and it seems to be screwed over really badly, mainly because it's milling, mainly because this deck is quick summoning, activating loads of spells and traps to stop everything, and Quokimiru just fucks everything up. Alright, next up is the extra deck, which is Armor Master and Armed Wing. So we need one more copy of each of these. I honestly reckon I could have won quite more than I did if I had 2 copies of each of them. 2 Stardust Dragon. Will take one out eventually once I get Black Wings in there, and a Scrap Dragon, sorry, Colossal Fighter, just because you'll be sending some warriors to the graveyard and it comes back if it's destroyed by battle. Black Winged Dragon, Red Dragon Archfiend, because it's stronger than Stardust and destroys defense position cards. Black Rose Dragon, if you're in a tight spot, just nuke the field. And the general staple cards is Brio and Goyo, basically. And that's basically the deck. Can't find anything wrong with it at the moment, other than it going against Quokimiru. Haven't really tested against it. I've tested against Infernity, that's the one. Infernity. Beat it once, lost against it twice, just because he drawed into Launcher and had no cards in his hand and just swarmed the field. So yeah, if you have any comments on the deck, ways to make it better, just any tips I could use, basically any cards you would swap, just leave them down in a doobly-doo and I'll take them into, I can't think of the word, what's the word? Oh, never mind, you know what I mean. So yeah, that's the deck. Hero Wings. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace out, YouTube.